you. It must be 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time somewhere out there on this beautiful Tuesday, May the 15th of 2021, because it's time for another edition of Hardison'S Tips. I'm your host, Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies, and we do this for all of our brothers and sisters in sales, no matter what the discipline. If it is major account, key account, up and down the street, in home sales, retail sales, automotive sales, before you get going for the day, we try to give you a little bit of a head start out there. Now, we're just going to pick up from where we were yesterday. We're going to spend the week with the retail brothers and sisters. How are we welcoming people in your store during this COVID 19, especially with the latest from last week? You can wear masks if you've been vaccinated. You can't wear masks. Who's at suit? If there is a liability issue, what's going on? So you're just in there working, and all these things are still squirming around you. So, picking up, why don't we reassure the customers that are coming in to visit our store to drive sales? As consumers were all busier than ever before. Like I said, now that we are where we are with COVID, going out is going to be increased. So a trip to your store that turns out to be one that doesn't waste its time because you don't have frustrating experiences. We listen to our customers, we do exactly what they want. One of the best ways to increase sales in a retail store to make it easier for the customer to confirm that the products that they're looking for is in your stock. Some retailers have addressed the problem of stock availability by implementing inexpensive real-time store tracking solution across their network. The problem with this approach is that customers have to go find it on your website. Many are more likely to just pick up the phone and call the store, which brings me back to what I was saying yesterday. We still have this problem when it comes to lead generation. Who's manning that website? Who is watching how many times a person looked at an individual product or a video, or maybe you have more than one page? The longer they stay on your website, that's a serious buyer. Now, the COVID 19 pandemic will cause a spike in stock availability when it comes to your quarries, your parties, because the supply lines are still fractured all up and down this great country, causing stock outages to be more complacent before the change. Now, what is it going to do to the customer? Think about the human behavior when they want something and they're frustrated because they can't find it. Consumers will be wary of visiting your store due to concerns about their own personal safety and or fear of spreading the virus to others. While most customers will be on a mission to get a job done, buy a paint can, get some disposable refills that go in the garbage rather than simply going shopping. See, for many reasons, they'll be keeping sure the store that they're planning to visit will help them get the job done before they make the trip. So if you don't have a website, you need to have a website. Messaging is extremely effective and convenient. The best way to get to customers is to have what they want in stock. One of the best ways of doing that is just showing your products on your website. Then they know exactly what's there. Now, Google has something new called click to message solutions. In particular, it's useful here to reduce call volumes. The advantages become apparent when looking for scenarios such as buying that paint, which sending images can rather help with the color as buying the paint goes with the customer. Sticking that same theme, it can be used for hardware, it can be used for anything that you have product and services, fashions to shoes at your store. Now, wouldn't it be a great experience for the customer if they could send a message ahead of time, including images of the clothing that they want to try on? This way, when they come to your dealership, the staff already has the particular products they're looking for, all ready for them to try on, all ready for them to ask additional questions or purchase your product. Now, this in particular is relevant when it comes to clothes. Clothes may have to be quarantined for 48 hours or more before you try it on due to the current COVID pandemic, which could hugely pressure your stock levels. But enabling good business managers, they can always be the linchpin between your sales and the customer. Now, the final benefit for today is messaging your content. What are you doing for your store and your store associates to get them to be more product knowledgeable when the guest comes in? Now, I want to leave you with that thought for today. Remember, we're doing it for the whole week. Once again, Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies, and I'm your host for Hardison's Tip for today. Hope you got something out of it. Now it's time to get up. Let's go make this Tuesday happen on this beautiful Tuesday, the 18th day of May in 2021. And as always, in parting, you go out and you make it a champion day.